Okay, so love is a frequency. A lot of people run around and they use the word I love you, I love you, I love you, but it is a vibration. So when you vibrate on the frequency of love, you are automatically going to attract more love. Now, we live in a society that tells you that when you're in a relationship, you should only love the person that you're with. And that I have a huge problem with that, because our whole purpose and our whole journey on this planet is to experience as much love as you can. Now, I know some simple ass minds out there going to assume that I mean sex. No, I mean love. I mean a bond with someone based on something that's organic, not something that's something trivial like your physical appearance. And I don't know. I just feel like real love is cursed by monogamy. Because if you make the decision that you're going to spend a lifetime with someone, and you believe that in your lifetime you're never ever going to be attracted to other people, then you are lying, not only to yourself, but to your mate. Now, if you have a mate that feels like you shouldn't explore that vibration of love from someone else, then you suppress that desire, which is going to come out in your relationship one way or another. So now you're living a lie. Now you're compromising on what you want and or need as a human to make your partner happy. I call that conditional love. That's conditioning. That means that I only love you if. I only love you if you move how I want you to move. I only love you if I'm the only person that you love. And it's like, that, it's the most manipulative. It's the most selfish. It's the most ego driven shit ever. Because, especially if the person that you're with isn't fulfilling you on a spiritual level, and you've expressed this to them, and they have made no attempt to even try, because I applaud effort. And then at the same time, they telling you that you shouldn't get it from somewhere else. And once again, that shit is crazy. I don't understand. I don't understand. And then I think that speaks a lot to spiritual growth, because someone that is operating from a vibration of love and is moving in spirit will make decisions that is going to seem like or look like betrayal to a person that is spiritually dead. And the reason that it's going to look like that is because they are operating from a place of fear, fear of losing you. And when you operate from a place of fear, you operate out of emotion. And when you operate from emotion, yeah, it's never good, because you're not rational, you're not logical. And I just don't understand. I really try to understand, but I don't understand why your mate being loved by other people feels like such a threat, because the bond that they have with another person may not be the same as the bond that they have with you. And where do we get this notion that You should only have a bond with a person that you're in a relationship with. To me, that's spiritual suicide, because you might have a lesson in that other person that might be your journey for you to heal. And when you don't get an opportunity to even explore that without the threat of losing your mate, or without the threat of violence, or without the threat of I'm gonna kill whoever. And it's like, you gonna kill somebody for loving the person that you love? Uh, just think of how many relationships would have been saved if they had an understanding out the gate that a lifetime means that it's going to look different. It's not going to look like what you have in that the fantasy that you have in your head. Why? Because life is not one-sided. Life is not just one road where you can see clear tunnel vision to the end. There's bumps and there's mountains there. That is how a bond gets stronger, is going through things. But if you're faking the funk, just trying to make it keep looking good just to save face, then yeah, your characters are trying to love each other, not the core of who you are. And I think a lot of people are afraid to show the core of who they are because it isn't in tune with what society says you should be. I'm from the land of the free thinkers. I'm from the land of relationships are not about ownership. I don't believe that just because you are in a relationship with someone that you can't have a bond with other people. It's spiritual suicide. And it's sad. And then we wonder why our community as people, I'm not even just gonna say black people, I'm just gonna say people, period, where we get this attitude where we're not supposed to show love. I've been in relationships where men have seen other women, but I didn't leave because of that. I left because of the lies. See, because once you lie about something, now I have to question your character. Now, if you come to me and you say, okay, I have this person and we bond because of X, Y, and Z, my question is going to be, does it make you happy? Does it make you feel fulfilled? And if it does, who the fuck am I to tell you not to pursue that? Because if it's going to make you grow on a spiritual level, then by all means, you should pursue that. And that's not going to make me feel any less of a woman. That's not going to make me feel like, oh, what am I not doing? No, because I understand that me and whoever the other person is two totally different women. And you may love her for different reasons than you love me. But motherfuckers ain't ready for that conversation, though. Because, like I said, society has told you that because you love one person, then you shouldn't be attracted to anybody else because it's going to make your mate unhappy. If what you do makes your mate unhappy, guess what? They was already unhappy. And their happiness is not your concern. Because you're not responsible for making someone happy. A motherfucker should come to you already happy. And then you come to them already happy. And then y'all can be a ball of happiness. And understand that the fantasy that you have in your head about what your relationship is going to look like is going to be tested by life. And if you make the commitment and say you love somebody, then there should be no deal breakers. Now look at the person that's laying next to you and ask yourself, is there anything that this person can do to make me leave them? And if you have some, then you should just fucking leave now. Because just out of life, People are going to stumble. People are going to make mistakes. People should be allowed to explore life because your lessons is in the mistakes. But who says that when has love ever been a mistake? When has love ever been wrong? So if your mate quote unquote cheats and the person that they quote unquote cheated with love them and they love them, then how is love wrong? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But if that's the case, then I'll take it. And I know it's quite unconventional. And don't no motherfuckers be coming at me neither, because I ain't talking about no threesome shit. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about your spiritual growth. And people are put on this place and put in your life to help you grow. And if you're in a situation where it ain't helping you grow and you feel like you steady cutting off avenues of love and support just to appease your partner, yeah, that's a dead end road. A spiritually dead end road. And you just cut your damn ties now. Because if not, you're going to look up and it's 20 years later and you're going to be cut off the whole fucking world. Why would you want to cut off people that love you? I don't know. But peace and blessings. I'm out.